to Timmy Talks. I'm Timmy. My TV might be a little loud. Try to turn it down. Y'all doing all right? It's Tuesday, June the 30th. Tomorrow is July. Cancer season. I'm only gonna be on it for a little while. I just came to talk, see what y'all was doing. I don't know what's going on with this. Oh, like it was too much light. It's fine. It's not just my little ring light thing. But y'all doing all right? June is over with, y'all. We're going into the 7th month of 2026. Are y'all excited? Yeah, push my little hair in a little thing. I'm gonna take it out this weekend. I don't really have too much to say, but I'm grateful. I hope y'all had a good weekend. Mine was pretty interesting. A little sad, but I made it. Been doing a lot of thinking, praying. It's July. 7th month of the year. So I don't have nothing to smell tonight. I'll start that off in July with y'all Thursday. So I just really came on because I want to be, consistent. July, I'm going to try to do better, y'all. Wait for me. But yeah, I just want to come on here and see how y'all was doing. I'm doing wonderful, well blessed, can't complain. Gotta figure out what's going on in my life because I feel like I look blue. Do I look blue? Or is the gray and the purple taking over the light and just making me look a little ashy? I don't know. If I look fine, I look fine. I don't know. It just feels like I got a tint on me and I don't. I don't use filters or nothing like that. But I don't know what it is that I see. But other than that, ain't doing too much, nothing working. That's it. My birthday is coming up though, y'all. My birthday coming up. I was on YouTube this morning and I think it was yesterday when I was at the gym. And sometimes you just get in a workout mode where you don't post. And I'm trying to be consistent with posting just like I try to be consistent coming on here. But I think in the social media realm that we're in now, in 2026, if you didn't post it, it didn't happen. Like if you didn't take a picture. I have a friend of mine that always say, if you don't take a picture, it didn't happen. And I mean, in some instance that is real. But in my reality, that's not my reality because I be on having real life stuff going on. So I don't always post. And if anybody know me, I will take 1,000,001 pictures. And y'all will never see them. Because I don't take them really for people to see. I take them for my own, unique satisfaction or gratification or my pleasure. Not for people. I mean, I share with who I want to share with, but I just wouldn't post it. Like, I can go the whole year without posting because it's not that important to me. Some people, and to each of their own. Nothing against people that do, but I got that bad. I would literally take a bunch of pictures and never post them. Make good pictures, pretty pictures, because I'm a pretty girl, duh. But I said that to say this. I was reading some of the stories, and I see that they're talking about Tex Theo Dexter. That's his first name. T.D. Jakes. He's not doing well. That he's sick of some sort, allegedly. And I heard somebody talking about it a couple of weeks ago, saying the way he looked and the way he had been speaking, and now it was confirmed for something that he had to be at a procedure. I'm not a procedure, Jesus. He had to be at a conference, but he had to have a procedure. So I saw that, and and people are just saying, at the end of the day, we're all human. We don't always do the right thing, but you don't pray on people's downfall. Like, you don't pray that something bad happens to people, because at the end of the day, and at the very start of it, the Bible states that a man born of a woman should surely die. So we're all going to leave here. How we leave and when we leave, only God knows. You can do things in your life to either, speed it up. I'm not going to even say slow it down, because you can't slow down death. It's the inevitable. But, you can help it out a little bit as you will, as you please, however you will, you say. So, it's just certain different things, people, I was reading some of the things people are saying, because I'm a comment diver. I will go down the rabbit hole reading the comments. That's me, it's my business. But, and some of the things were nice and some of them were nasty. But one of them that stuck out to me was that, no matter what you believe, a person deserves. You're not God. And maybe whatever it is that he is going through, maybe that will change his mind, and the words that he preach and teach, and because of the big impact he have over the world, especially the Christians, in the world, that he may start changing some things. That should be your prayer. If you agree with anything that he's ever said or done, I'm kind of cold. That should be your prayer, that this is a moment for him where he gets a revelation and God truly speaks to him to some things you're saying is like off. So that's what we should be praying for, just his healing. God grants him grace, because we don't know people true relationship, so that kind of bothered me, reading people say certain things that they were saying about him, and I'm like, oh wow, just because you don't agree with him and his prosperity preaching, which is crazy, because when I first started listening to him when I moved to Dallas, he wasn't like that. And if he was, I may have missed it. But over the course of the years, I'll say maybe the last 10 years, he has drastically changed. The way he preached, what he preach about, what he teach about, it has shifted. And of course, we all know why people do things, because I've said and shared here before, some of them use the church as a business. And it's literally, if you have a church where you have staff, why do you need staff? Why is the church open Monday through Saturday or through Friday? Church should be open on Sundays. Well, what are y'all open there doing? What are you doing? What are you doing that you can't do on a Sunday? It's a business. So with that being said, tell y'all all the time, believe in what you believe in with all your heart. Y'all listen to these big places and teachers and preachers that are preaching. And I was watching another one where it was saying that like you're paying for blessing. Like everybody in church give $1,000. I'm so glad I don't be sitting up around stuff and doing stuff and being around that kind of stuff, because the look on my face would tell it all. They'll probably put me out, because I just be looking at them like they're growing things out of their ears. Like it's something that's literally forming from here or somewhere on their face. Because I'd be like, give what? Do what? Thank you, God. Just Sunday, my pastor had made the comment about if God was to, how many people hear from God, some kind of way he said it, if God was to, God was to tell you, to give your neighbor $100, would you be obedient and do it? And I was very loud and vocal, and I know other people heard me. I said, if God said it, not if you tell me God said it. Because that's not the kind of God I serve. That's not how he works. He's not going to tell you something to tell me to do something. Nah. Suggest maybe. But something like that, they ain't never happened to me. In all the years I done been saved and all the years I done been in church, ain't nobody never said nothing like that to me. And I've been moved by different things and in my spirit to do different things. But those are things I've done between me, that person, and God. It wasn't a show. It wasn't for everybody to know. Because it truly was something that God had really placed upon my heart to do. And that's the difference. Y'all be sitting up in these churches where they be saying, I need everybody to sow $500. $500? You crazy? I wish my pastor would. And I hope he listening. He listens, he watches. I'd imagine he does. I would, please, Lord have mercy. $500 for what? And then they be having the pastoral seed and the blessing of the shepherd and the blessing of this and all different kind of things just to get money. Then they got 900 million ways you can give it. They could take it for you. This one of the ones I was watching said that you can even pay with a credit card. You want these people to go on debt to pay you? It's diabolical. I be flabbergasted when I be watching someone. And I've said this and shared this before. A lot of these things, people wouldn't even know what's happening to church if y'all didn't want to be on TV. If y'all didn't want to go live. That's how y'all all being exposed. That's all. That's all. Keep that in your church. Don't nobody want to see all that. Because don't nobody want to get a glimpse of none of them people in your church, and then you end up doing and be like, look at that stupid fool sitting up in there. Because that's under stupidness. Then another one I was watching today, I was listening to because I was in the bathtub. A lady, and you know he wasn't doing nothing but lying. A lady she was $1,000 late on her rent. And he was just like, oh, if you're $1,000 late, you might as well get that to the church. Give what to the church? Ma'am, if you don't go pay your rent before you be sleeping in your car, and then as soon as you call and ask that same church for some money, they're going to tell you that you're not up to proper standing in your giving and give you nothing. So they said they never disclosed if she gave the money to the church or not. But however, she went to the judge, and then the judge, something happened, and she wasn't evicted. Because hopefully she paid the money. Then he was saying something about some of y'all ain't never seen the eviction notes. I don't want to. I'm trying to pay my bills. What are you talking about, sir? Oh, that's the eviction on those. Just put it on the table. What? What kind of people are y'all? He just be saying anything. This man I'm talking about be saying literally anything. And I'd be like, he cusses at church. If I was to walk in my church and my pastor was cursing, stand up there in the pulpit, I promise you I would get up and hold my finger. And I don't even hold my finger. I would dismiss myself. What are you doing? Cussing in the pulpit? Y'all serious? Nothing is sacred. No reverence for God no more. It's all gone away. It's all just formalities to get people money. Then one man, he in a Bentley, he literally, you see him pushing the lady on the video, laying hands on her and pushing her to fall. Get your hands off me. Don't judge me. Y'all, I'm doing very well. But this is my second one of these, not today. In like 2 weeks. Because I've always liked Sprite. If you know me, if I'm a drinker, cold drink, it'll be a Sprite. But I'm not a big tea drinker. But I saw that at the dollar store. I said, I need to try that. But it has to be really, really cold. It's really, really good. I've never tasted nothing like it. It's really, really good. And it probably won't be my last one. I probably going to get them in the can. Try not to get addicted to them like once or two a week. That's all. Because I got to stay in that gym once or two a week. That's it. But I be drinking so much water. I just ate some tacos. Today's Tuesday, so yes, I had tacos. And I had me a tea. A Sprite tea. Sprite plus tea. But anyway, back to what I was talking about. Um, excuse me. It just be unbelievable. Like what be going on in these churches. I saw one. I think it was Juanita Bonham. She was on there, and it just blows my mind that people literally be sitting in them churches thinking that those people are really hearing from God to get them their money. And then they be coming up here and get an envelope. I would really be the one to go right down there and get one and put nothing in it. Nothing. 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 What's that gonna do? You whoop you? I really would like to know, like to get an insider from each place that be doing this to somebody. So like, I would want to like interview them because I really want to know, do they really be raising the money they be after? Because that's a lot of money if they do. I mean, it be going from a lot. Excuse me, y'all. It be going from like $10,000 or $20,000. But I was looking at some on the news. But yeah, y'all. I only came on here to say hey to y'all, see how y'all was doing. Let y'all know that it is July. It's the summertime and it has been hot outside. Stay hydrated if you're out there in the heat. I don't have to be out there in the heat, but if you have to be out there in the heat, stay hydrated, y'all, because it's hot. I mean, like when I went to the gym this morning, it's like the heat just, I said, ooh, took my breath away, y'all. It's 7:30. Why is it this hot out here? So I gotta be careful. Here gonna be hotter. It's continual burning of fire. Whew. But I digress. But I had a good weekend. I hope y'all had a good weekend. This weekend is the birth of America. They're celebrating 250 years. Congratulations to them. So whatever y'all doing, be safe this weekend doing it. I'm not doing anything. I don't have to work because I don't work on holidays. But I don't, you know, have nothing to do planned but to find me something to eat. I'm cooking because I'm not. But other than that, y'all just give yourself grace. You know, treat people kind, be kind. In a world that is so much is going on, I was looking, my sister was telling me something about today, about all the shootings, the children that are dying. It saddens me, it just breaks my heart. It just makes me so emotional and sad. I don't know if I had shared or said, went to a funeral the weekend, and it's just senseless murders. Just no reverence for life. Just children just taken away entirely. I don't want to get all emotional. I want to stay calm. Excuse me. But yeah, just be careful. Other than that, what do I have planned for July? July is gonna be big. It's my birthday. I'm just keep saying it because I start celebrating tomorrow, like the first July. I mean, when I did my 40 to 40, that was amazing. But yeah. So yeah, y'all just give yourself grace. And I did pre-record this because, like I said, I didn't go live on the app. I'll probably go live Thursday, so you'll get to see that, and I'll probably review one of these down here that's been down here 900 years, child. Cause I haven't bought any in about 4 months. So yeah, give yourself grace. Forgive yourself, and put your best foot forward. Be better than yesterday. We're all dealing with something. My something is not your something. Your something isn't mine. But we all have different things that we face and we deal with. And kindness, it's easy to be kind. And I try to do that with my whole heart in a world that can be so mean, you know. But and I'm blessed. I really am, to the people that are surrounding me. I am blessed. Roger Cador died. Oh wow. Yeah, and don't be popping the firecrackers in city limits. People can't even go to sleep all that. Boom, 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 pop, 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 boom, boom, pop, 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 pop. But yeah, I'm gonna head out and let y'all go. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Get up in the morning, go to this gym. Excuse me. It's July 1st, It's gonna be packed. So let's see. And that's all. So y'all have a good night. And I'll see y'all in July, which is in 2 days. All right. Y'all have a good night.